Oh, hi. I want to discuss global warming, and particularly what question keeps coming up is how much is the globe warmed? You know, when someone on a forum the other day that I was on said he could prove global warming was true with a cheap thermometer and a little bit of time. Nothing is further from the truth. In fact, it was in the 80s when James Hansen, a NASA scientist working at the Goddard Institute for Space Science in New York, and his team of scientists spent years cleaning up the data records from literally 5,000 plus weather stations across the globe and shipped data from across the oceans to come up with the first reliable data on the globe's average temperature. And they went all the way back to 1880. So the records from 1880 all the way to now, and over the last 40 years they've been cleaned up even more, accounting for things like urban heat islands, changes in measurements, changes in sighting, and so on. They've got a really good measurement of the change in the globe's temperature, particularly from about the middle of the last century to now. As you further you go back, the records are less reliable. And you can see on here on this chart, this is what they came up with. And you'll notice the zero line right here. That's the average of the temperatures between 1950 and 1980. It's kind of when the globe wasn't really changing temperature. That's considered the zero line. And basically, from 1940 until now, the last 80 years, we've gone from 0 to 0.8 degrees centigrade increase. So how much is that? Well, what I've got up here is a probe and a reader that reads in Celsius. This is in Celsius, and it's right now 24.4 degrees, which is about 76 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you look, my hand is about 31.6 degrees, so I'm roughly 7 degrees warmer. And I'm going to pick this glass up. The glass is to protect it from drafts, and I'm going to hold it for 10 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. There you go. 10 seconds. So the heat is radiating into the glass, and of course it's also leaving the glass from the outside. About half will go in. So this is 10 seconds of my holding that glass, and what you're going to see is the heat goes in. You can see the temperature starting to rise. And remember, it was 24.4 when we started. So now we just have to amuse ourselves for a few seconds while the heat slowly filters in. Oh, so at this point we're up to 0.6. We've gone up 0.6 degrees Celsius. As you see it blink is what that means. It's going from one to the other. 25.1, 28.2. That is 0.8 degrees Celsius. So right now that is the rise that the globe has undergone in the last 80 years, which is 1/10 of a degree per decade, or 100th of a degree per year. Does that give you an idea? Well, let's say we're going to get to 25.4. Okay, that's actually 1 degree warmer. So that's roughly where the globe will warm to in about the next 20 years. Help? Over.